Major step forward in revitalizing West Tampa.
A 5-year, $30 million project is finished, and in just hours, it's going to open for business. ABC Action News anchor Lindsay Logue is live right now at Tampa's new state-of-the-art event center. And Lindsay, they're calling this a YMCA on steroids.
Oh, yeah. And Dia, I bet you'll agree with that once you see inside. Earlier this week, we did give you a sneak peek inside the new Bryan Glazier Family Jewish Community Center, 110,000 square feet. It is absolutely incredible, state-of-the-art facility here, trying to revitalize the area off of Howard. We are in West Tampa. The JCC here includes members-only side with an indoor track, gym, and aquatic center. But I have to tell you, it's also a space for philanthropic events and weddings. They're already booking events well into 2017. And part of the appeal here is the history of the building. This armory, much of it has been preserved and restored, and they're hoping to keep the memories alive. Elvis sang here, Martin Luther King Jr. spoke here, and long before the Bucks, the Rays, pro wrestling, that was the king of sports here in Tampa. And you guessed it, the matches, they were held here at the old Armory. Special guest with us this morning is Jody Simon. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, good morning.
Your dad was the only Jewish pro wrestler to have matches here. You're a former pro wrestler yourself. You had a lot going into this new community center. Tell us your role.
Yeah, Jack Ross approached me. He's a project lead, and he asked me if I would do something within the building for my dad. And I said, you know, I don't think you understand that this place was much more than just my dad, even though he was Jewish and he was a professional wrestler. This was the place in the Southeast for everything professional wrestling. Everybody who was anybody came through this place. Every Tuesday night, the community came together, and it was magical. I mean, if you talk to people who remember 50 years ago, they'll tell you that they lived and breathed professional wrestling in this place every Tuesday.
And so what is inside? What will we see as far as the history of wrestling?
We're gonna have a memorial wall. It will be marked for that era, from the late 50s, 60s, 70s, guys like my dad and Eddie Graham and Hiro Matsuda and Jack Briscoe, you know, to Dusty Rhodes and Steve Kern and Linguini. I mean, we had a lot of people come through this place over the course of 30 years, and so we're going to try and do our best to get these people up and remembered for as long as this place stands, which hopefully is a long time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jody, for joining us. Just one of the many ways that they're trying to preserve the history here of the old Armory as it reinvents itself here into the new JCC Community Center. A huge event happening later this morning, 11 o'clock. That's going to be the official ribbon cutting. Then the building will be open to the public. Of course, we'll be here for that. Live in West Tampa, I'm Lindsay Logue, ABC Action News.